Okay. Um, I want to put my opinion out there. I know this is probably, a lot of you probably don't really care, but when it weighs heavily on your mind like this, I think that something has to be said. Now, Athena Strand was 7 years old. She was tragically taken from this world by a man that decided her fate for her. Now, Tanner Horner, he is in jail for capital murder charges against her. Now, he had abducted her, strangled her, and then he dumped her body like she was nothing. And she was everything to some people. Now, New Light is, they're trying to say that Tanner Horton has, what's the word? Oh, possibly has autism. And they're trying to reduce it so he can't get the death penalty. Now, I don't know who is for it or who is not. My opinion is he was in his right mind. He could have easily told the parent what happened. He could have easily gotten her help if she was that injured. He had no right to take that baby and do what he did to her. I have been so angry about this whole case since it first started. I went to school with Tanner. And no, I did not know him personally. Other people that I do know did know him. There were some questionable things that I was told, but I will not be repeating, about how he was. Now, I understand being scared. I understand that you might have lost your job. I understand that, you could have faced charges based on, I don't know, hit and run, whatever. Now, if she was not that injured, which is supposedly not what happened, what gave Tanner the right to do what he did to her? And 3 years later, nothing is still done to him. Yes, I understand that it takes a while for things to come into light or for medical examinations or whatever. But here's my thing. Everybody knows what he did. Everybody knows what he's guilty of. Yet now they're trying to cop a plea all based on a suspicion of autism. Autism does not, I repeat, does not justify you making the choice to take someone's life. It may alter your thought process for a second, depending on. But apparently, with the way that everybody has spoken about him, he knew right from wrong. He knew what he was doing. And to this day, you cannot tell me that he did not. And I don't think that a jury or a prosecutor or anybody in this case should say, oh, well, the death penalty is off the table based on an autism diagnosis. You knew you were working. Tanner had a job. He knew what he was doing. He obviously knew how to follow directions. He obviously knew right from wrong. But he chose to do what he did. Now, I want to know, do you think that just because of the fact that he might possibly be diagnosed with autism, do you think that the death penalty should be off the table? Or do you think that he should still have the death penalty on the table. I really want to know your thoughts because I'll tell you what, I think depending on certain cases, the death penalty should always be on the table. And this is one that I think should stay and stand. And I don't understand how there has been 7,226 delays due to legal issues over and over. And her family, each day that this lingers and this goes on, her family is struggling. Nothing is ever going to bring her back. And everybody knows this. But I honestly believe they also deserve closure in this case. I don't feel very passionate about some of these things, but this is one that I do. And I believe that Athena would finally want to really rest. And I don't think she's going to end up getting that until her case is done. And the person that did this to her, she gets justice for it. So I want to know what you all believe. Leave your messages, comments. We'll have a discussion. I don't mind going back and forth because this is one that it's really getting to me. And I believe that Athena has a right to be heard. And I don't think that she's been able to be heard yet. Not in this case, and it is unfortunate. And it's not fair. Not for her. I don't care how long he has to sit. But it's for the family and for Athena. I hope you all have a great day and get back to me.